Welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show by DCI. It's a wise way to start the day. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, guys. Welcome again to the Three Peach Morning Show. My name is Raul, and with me is Ella, and of course, Geshe Michael. Today is Thursday, May the 21. Yeah, it's the show that we're going to run today. And first of all, Geshe Michael, thank you very much for inviting us. We are very excited to be here with you again.
I think it's so cool to have one guest from Mexico City who's a very respected engineer and a teacher in the college, the big technology college of Mexico, and also to have Ella Lu, who worked in one of the largest banks in China, Ping An. So it's a cool combination. You two guys are very smart, good business people, good parents, and I think we're going to have a fun show.
I think so, yeah. We're going to. So let's go straight to the question, okay? So our question for today is this one.
Cannot hear.
You want me to run it again?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we have to make it very loud. I think.
It's the loudest. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
I cannot. I have the video. Maybe I can.
You want to try it? Okay.
Okay. Let's try that.
From the UK, working in Myanmar.
Okay.
And my question here today is, our company is constantly having to discount our prices in order to attract customers, which is hurting our profits. What can we do about this? And secondly is, with so much uncertainty, especially with the coronavirus affecting everybody, what seeds do I need to plant to see my business survive after the lockdown? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ella, for saving me. Okay, so thank you. So the question has two parts, right? She's asking first about the profits of her business getting hurt because of discounts that they have to make. And the second part of the question is, how can she manage to survive, or her business to survive after the COVID-19 lockdown? Okay, so let's go through the first part first. Okay, and Ella, what do you think?
Actually, it is really funny that I just read the news from the newspaper that they say LV, they actually increased their prices for a lot. Just so it caused so many people to dash to their shop and then to queue outside. Like people take pictures and then. So I think for this lockdown, for this event, like many business, they did like be affected, but they have different strategies to deal with this issue. But like for this Carmen, and then she found that her business was like they need to reduce the price to attract customer. But I think if we think of the pen, like there is maybe not too much link between the correlation between attracting more customer and then to reduce the price. For LV, they increase the price and then they attract customers also. Yeah. So Geshlo,
well, I had a strange, this week, something strange happened to me. And someone from Shenzhen, China, they made a very big donation to a new college. We are trying to start a new college in Asia. DCI is trying to start a branch in Asia. And this person made a very large donation for the college. And I was surprised, you know. And I asked them, you know, everybody's having, you know, less work, less income during this virus crisis, and how are you thinking to give such a big donation? And they said, actually, Geshe-la, my business had the best 3 months we ever had in history. of our business, And I was shocked, I said, well, how can you do that during the lockdown, And she said, I just used the 4 steps, Gisela, and then I feel a little bit stupid, because I teach everybody about the 4 steps, but she's doing it much better than I'm doing it, So I don't know. I agree with Ella.
Yeah. Sorry.
What do you think, Raul?
I agree also. I believe that the fact that the profits are getting hurt has nothing to do with prices discount. Yeah. Because as Stella was saying, you can bring the prices up or down, and the profits will behave in very different ways for very different companies. So this also say the profits come from our seats also. Doesn't come from prices or doesn't come from customers. Yeah, come from our seats. And I believe that's where we have to start with the 4 steps. Yeah, and understand that if we want to have profits, we want something, we have to give people whatever they want.
So what should Carmen do? I want to ask you guys, okay, if I'm a Carmen and I'm from the UK and I'm working in Myanmar, by the way, I'm very happy to get a question from Myanmar. If I'm her, let's play this game that I was playing last week with Brian Mendoza, and we had a nice talk with Anna Ely from London, and they played a game. So Brian did step number 1, then Anna did step number 2, then Brian did step number 3. So Ella, if Carmen wants to increase the profits with using the 4 steps, what's the number 1 of the 4? Then Raul's gonna do number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, like, actually, I'm quite excited about, like, if I were Carmen, I think it's a good chance. Because, like, if it is not for the lockdown, you don't have so many friends that you can help. And then now everybody needs your help. And then you can easily find somebody to help because everybody faces the same problem. And then you can, like, easily find somebody, your friends, their business also suffer. And then you help each other, or you just help her, or introduce some customers to her. And then, or maybe if you want to do it to the extreme, and maybe you can also donate some money out to some business who, like, cannot survive. I think it's a good way. Yeah, this is my step number 1.
Okay, so she should.
Yeah, I decide what I want is to increase my profit, and this is the step number 1. And then and I said wrong step number 2, but
that's okay. Let's start again. So step number 1 is Carmen wants her business to make a profit even in this difficult time. So technically, Raul, what would be the second step she has to do?
To find someone that also wants to increase profit or increase maybe their income. Yeah. So I can think of a lot of people around Carmen's business that can be benefit, can have a benefit from that. And one of those people might be their own collaborators. Maybe she can share the profits that they have earned with their collaborators, and that will be a very good seed. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a big amount of money. It's more important the intention of how she's sharing the profit. So step number 2 is to find someone who wants something the same or similar to what you want. In this case, profit or income.
Yeah, and I like what you said about step number 3, because during the virus time, if we are just learning about the 4 steps, if we are just learning about the seed system, I think anybody who's new in the seed system, they will feel nervous to try a new system during this dangerous time. So I agree with Raul for your step number 3, Carmen. Like help someone else to make some money, or donate a little bit, but don't donate a big amount. You don't have to donate a big amount, and you don't have to give a lot of money to someone. Just do small experiment, try to help somebody make a little bit of money, and then Ella's gonna tell us step number 4.
Yeah, step number 4 is like before you go to bed, just stop worrying about this virus things, and then to stop worrying about your sales, revenue, all those things. You just remember what you have done to your friends, what you have done to help others' business, and like small seeds can get big results just by you being happy. So just be happy and go to bed. And then in the morning, you can enjoy the Peach Tree Morning Show with us. And then, if you don't mind, you can have the breakfast coffee meditation also. I think it will. You have the double dose. Your seeds will grow much faster.
I have a question for you guys about the virus, So if we believe the seed system, if we understand the seed system, in one way, we feel sad, we feel, oh, I planted a very big bad seed. So many people are sick, so many people died, I must have planted a very big bad seed in the past, right? But there's another way to look at it. If you read the Diamond Cutter Sutra, Jinganjing Sutra, in there it says if a lot of people start using the seed system, and if a lot of people start understanding how to make money is to help other people to make money. So if many people start to use the seed system in the world, then it will also kill the old bad seeds. So all the old bad seeds will open very fast, and they will be over in a few months. And then all the place is ready for the new good seeds. So which one do you feel is the virus? You see, do you think the virus is something come from our bad seed? Or do you think the virus means that it's the finish of all our bad seeds? Which one? How do you feel about it?
I think it's a very good way to see it as you have presented right now, because the fact that we are living in this situation with this virus, lockdown and all, means that some bad seeds are ripening. Yeah, so that's a good way to see it, because it means that you are cleaning your bad seeds and you are ready to have good seeds coming to you.
It's like you clean out your closet with all the old clothes and the old shoes, and then there's a space to put the
new
one.
Yeah.
Hello, what do you feel? How do you feel?
Oh yeah, actually I agree with Ro, and then because as ladies we always would like to get new dress, and then and I think this year is really a good chance for you to get rid of all of that seeds and then to welcome the new one. So I think our focus can like put more on like what kind of seeds, what kind of future you would like to have, and then to design your future by planting the seeds that you like. And I bet you will have a new wardrobe, much better than your old one.
I think that's good, because Carmen asked her second part of her question, right, Raul?
Yeah.
It's about what about after the virus?
Yeah, exactly. How to survive, how to make her business survive after the virus.
Yeah.
And that made me think about a good correlation that you put in the Diamond Cutter book that you wrote some years ago, and it talked about keeping the seed to avoid external problems affecting our business is to keep our promises, and mainly promises regarding the ethical part of our business, how we're going to conduct our business. And I believe that's a very good seed to plant to protect our business of this virus lockdown.
So you're saying that the best strategy for Carmen's business to prepare for after the virus is to have a new vision about keeping ethical guidelines, like being very honest in the business and things like that, right?
Yeah, and have that plan, and of course stick to it. Yeah.
Ella, what do you think?
Yeah, I think just not only ethical but also like I remember you have said like to increase actually after the lockdown, and then we will go to the new future. I don't like the word survive. I think to survive is so struggling, and then you just survive. But why not just looking for better, just shooting for the better thing and working on it. And if you are changing the mindset to that, to get better and have a much more successful business, and I guess you will, your whole plan will change.
Yeah. Cool.
Just
cool.
I think we can dream big even under this coronavirus. We can do something.
I'm thinking our diamond business, when we started our diamond business, it was during a big recession. And all of my friends said, oh, you are crazy to start a business during a recession. You know, nobody has money, nobody can buy diamonds. And we just made it more creative. We just made more innovative products. And I think that's very cool. How would you guys, is it time to wrap up, I think?
Yes, it's the time.
Okay.
What's the 3 action plans that we will give to Carmen?
I believe the first one from my side. Do you want to go first, Ella? Or?
Yeah, you go first. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. The first one is to be aware of people around her that want something and make sure that she gives that that something to people. Yeah, to be more aware of people around her. The second one, to share the profits. It's not important amount, as Geshe-la said, it doesn't have to be a big amount of money, just to have a very good intention in sharing the profits with people. And the third one will be keeping the commitments regarding the ethical part of the business.
Yeah, cool. Ella, any final advices?
My advice is double dose coffee meditation. Just be very, very happy to all the things that you have done. And then think bigger and don't shooting for the survival, but shooting for a much more successful business.
Yeah, I love that idea. And I will vote for that one also, you know. So Carmen, I think the 3 of us, we decided today, we don't want to hear you talk about survival after the virus. We want you to talk about where you're going to spend all the extra money you're going to make after the virus. This is your biggest problem. If you follow the 4 steps, then the biggest problem you'll have is where to spend the money, right?
Oh, welcome your next question.
That would be great.
Okay, you guys ready for the next question?
Yeah, but before the next question, I would like to invite people to send their questions for us for the next shows. That would be great. It's yeah, seedquestions@diamondcutterinstitute.com.
Cool,
Okay?
cool. Yeah.
So, tomorrow question is going to be a question from Beatrice from Shanghai. Yeah, here it is. I hope we can hear it fine.
Hello, Geshe-la. This is Beatrice from Shanghai. My question is that could you lead us to plant the seeds for the peace and the stability of the world? Because the coronavirus spreading worldwide, it may be followed by the financial or political crisis. So I think it may be powerful for us. Anyone see this video, do together to create the peace of the world for our future and for our children. Thank you so much.
Okay, a good question for tomorrow. Yeah.
Very beautiful question.
World peace. It's very easy.
Very, very beautiful question. The way she said it, Beatrice, was very, very beautiful. Thank you for that. Don't forget, tomorrow, Friday, tune in to the Morning Peace Tree Show because we will find out who's the winner of the playlist, the Spotify playlist music this week. We will announce it tomorrow. Okay. And thank you guys again, Raul and Ella. I know, it's not easy from so many different countries, and it's a pleasure to have you at the Peachtree Cafe.
Thank you for having us again, Gisela.
Thank you, Geshe-la. And
See you next week.
I hope I see you soon.
Okay.
Yeah, in person.
Yeah, soon.
Thanks for watching today's Peachtree Morning Show. See you next time.